So a few things that didn't make it. Good morning! So a few things that did not make it into yesterday's video. One, we made it home. Woo! Two, Ellie and I both got trigger bites all over our legs, and those are fun. Not. Three, that severe thunderstorm warning that I had told you that was coming through here while we were away hit, and there are branches down all over the place. Luckily no damage to the home or anything, though a giant branch did fall in our neighbor's backyard and destroyed a segment of their fence, and the power went out for a little bit. So yeah, we missed quite an intense storm. So this is kind of gross, but if you're not familiar with what chiggers are, they're little tiny mites that you can barely see that bite your skin and inject this stuff that breaks down the cells so they can eat. And they just itch a lot longer and a lot more than mosquito bites, so it's not very fun. So in what's starting to seem like typical Monday fashion, we did not continue any filming for the rest of this day. So, in a previous video I had mentioned that I was going to at some point upload the video that I had recorded explaining my experience with low carb / ketosis or ketogenic diet. That is going to go up right now, so keep watching if you're interested in that. Thanks for watching, and look forward to tomorrow's video, which will be more complete than this one. Oh yeah, and what follows is a recount of my personal experiences. I'm not a professional or anything, I only did a little bit of research, so not everything I say may be factual even. And maybe you're gonna quit right here because I completely discredited myself. But hey, that's okay. Okay, so I'm somebody who likes to experiment a lot with different things, trying different hobbies. Ellie likes to say, Ellie's my fiance, she likes to say that my hobby is collecting hobbies. I don't know if that's completely true, but it's pretty close. I'll give it to her. I like to try a lot of things. So, with that theme, I have, over the past 5 or 6 days, tried a ketogenic diet and put my body into what's called ketosis. And what that means is that lighting looks a little better, it's a low carb diet. I was aiming to stay under 20 carbs per day, and once you go through, well, it depends, it varies per person and per diet, I suppose, but between 1 and 3 days is what the average is. 1 in 3 days of doing a low-carb diet, your body switches into what is called ketosis. So now, instead of burning carbohydrates for energy, it is burning fat. And so a lot of people use it for, to lose weight, but a lot of people also use it for other reasons, aside from that. Some of the other things that people use it for, people with dementia, some have found results, improvements on a ketogenic diet, and other mental conditions have found results on the diet. And people with joint pain have found relief in this diet. Also others, like myself, from this diet, I have found for me that it really seemed to clear up my mind. It made me feel not cloudy, like my head has felt really cloudy for the past few months, and I just had no idea why. I've been eating healthy, and then I just, on a whim, decided to go for this ketogenic diet. Maybe to trim up a little bit, but mostly just to try it because I thought it'd be cool to know that my body was in ketosis, where I had switched it from burning carbs to burning fat for energy, which seems super cool to me. And there are ways that you can test that. A couple ways that I'm familiar with, only one have I tried. You can get those things that diabetics use that prick your finger and pull a blood sample, and that can tell you how many ketones you are expelling or are within your body. Ketones are apparently very good for brain activity, and I think maybe that's partially why, for me, I felt more clear-headed and just, I guess, a bit more energetic over the past week. Also, you can test it with little strips that you can, it's urinalysis, and that's the cheapest and most easiest option for people. And so since I was just trying this for 1 week, I didn't want to get so in depth into this. That's what I went with, and that was what verified for me that I was in ketosis, which was super cool. And so, like I said, I've been doing this since mid-Sunday last week. Right now it's Friday, so that gives you 5.5 days. And what are the results that I've seen? Well, I've already told you one. My head is clearer, and I feel more energetic each day, which is pretty great. And I have lost some weight. I've lost about 8 pounds, probably, which probably isn't very accurate. But okay, so part of me doing this ketogenic diet was extremely tracking my diet, tracking calories, carbs, fats, proteins, tracking everything that I ate. I had everything planned out. I found meal plans. I followed those, and everything that I consumed went into my Fitness Pal, which is an app I use it on iPhone, and it makes it really easy to track things. You can scan barcodes if you want, but yeah, it was really great. So each day I would track all my foods within there. I would see my graph. It was a little pie chart, and it would show me the ratios of carbs, fats, and proteins that I consumed each day. And my goal was to stick within 5% of my diet being carbs, and about 65% of my diet being fats, and 30% or ish being protein. Yeah. And I stuck to that pretty well. It worked out. Those meal plans are really helpful to find and follow. And if you want, I've linked the one that I found below. I followed the 3-day meal plan that I found online, and I just kind of mixed and matched things. After I finished the 3 days, I mixed and matched things. Just that was already on that meal plan. I didn't really venture out beyond that for the most part. But today, the reason I'm making this video, for the biggest reason, is I have decided no longer to do the ketogenic diet because it's hard. Honestly, you have to excruciatingly track everything you're eating, at least at first, because you need to get familiar with what you can and cannot eat and what has what nutrients or macronutrients. And I mean, that's time consuming, and that's really actually not a huge deal, but it still is an extra part of your day. Also, any time on this diet that you let yourself get hungry, you're going to start craving things that you shouldn't eat. So, a big tip, don't let yourself get hungry. Eat what you need to eat. But going back, actually, I sidetracked. Going back, I said that I did lose some weight, and it was kind of a lot for only doing this for 5 days. 8 pounds in 5 days. Doesn't make sense, but that's what it was for me, so it seems. I could be off, but a lot of people lose a lot of water weight when they start this diet over the first week, so maybe that's what it was. But part of, like I said, I was tracking everything. So not only am I sticking to that diet, but I'm also seeing the calories that I'm intaking and how many calories I'm expending throughout the day through resting and exercise. Because my iPhone tracks my steps, and as I walk throughout the day, the MyFitnessPal automatically deducts those calories, or adds those calories to my meal plan, so I can see how much more I can actually eat in calories each day. And that's cool. So, but with that, like I said, I'm paying attention to the calories. So that's, I don't know. Keeping an eye on my calories changed things too, I suppose. Now I'm off the ketogenic diet. Just today I decided, you know what, I'm done. It's Friday. I've got some plans with friends tomorrow, so I don't really want to be on this because I want to go out and be able to eat food and have some beer and enjoy the day. So tonight I had an ice cream bar and a little bit of whiskey, but it's been good and it's been fun. I'm glad I did it. I actually went into ketosis, which was my goal, and tomorrow I'm going to have a great day. And hopefully this was helpful for you if you are planning on doing a ketogenic diet or a low-carb diet. To me, they're the same thing, but I suppose you could be low carb without going into ketosis. So it's really interesting, and there's a lot to learn, and it can be a lot of fun. So hope you enjoy this. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos. They're not all about ketosis. They're more about what I do in general. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks. Have a good weekend.